Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. I am Bo the Poet, and you are now in tune to mind your thoughts. There's someone who wants your mind. Let me apologize for the quality, but it's not about the quality, it's about the quantity. The quality gets better when the quantity is increased. This is Mind Your Thoughts. Someone wants your mind. Remember, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and that way you can receive a notice when we drop something new. So I know it's been a minute, and I like to apologize. Not, sometimes I have to marinate, on the thinking, because it's all about the mind, the mind, and you have to mind. That means you have to dig, you have to sift through and process, to reach the treasures, because there's all kinds of treasures in the mind. You know, so I hope everyone is in good spirits, even though I know some of you are not. But we're going to talk about that. We're going to start off today with something a friend of mine sent me earlier this morning, and I'm going to give you a thumb up for that one. So, and it's talking about the Bible, and so this comes from my brother Norbert Gray, and it says, the Bible does not say that God will only give you what you can handle. In fact, it suggests the opposite. Many verses in the Bible illustrate how God often allows people to face situations that are far beyond their own ability to manage. And that's the part I want to use. I want to start with that, because that is so true. And people always say, yeah, God ain't gonna give you more than you can handle, and I'm like, no, that's not true. Say, I always say, God, there's no situation that cannot be handled with God. It's not about what I can handle, because I can't handle la-di-da-da. Sugar honey iced tea, I can't handle it. You heard? So I need the power, and I'm not looking for the outside power, because the power is within. You see, being the creation of the Creator in this form, 3D, you see, outside is just a shell, but the inside is eternal. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, there's nothing that I cannot handle. But I have to be in the right mindset. You know what I'm saying? You see, look, you think about it like this, and to prove what that was saying, what it was saying, what I read to you is correct. When you think about Daniel in the lion's den, now if Daniel was in the lion's den by himself, if he didn't have the power within, the God, you see, the direct connection, the communication, you see, he wasn't on a side, he was in a place. You understand? You see, the Messiah says, don't go running all over the place. He says, stand in the holy place. So, you see, when Daniel was in the lion's den, he was standing in the holy place. That's why the lions, Now, if Daniel would have been in there by himself, like when they threw him in there, they wouldn't have jumped him right then and there, because the lions don't have to sit back and say, all right, who gonna get this snack? So they got to draw straws to see, because, a man ain't nothing but a snack to a lion. They eat buffaloes. So, little comedy there. But anyway, just like the three that got through in the fire. If they got through in the fire by themselves, they wouldn't have been able to handle that. See, but they were standing in a place. You see, now, we have a thing going on in our society today, and people choosing sides. You got the left and the right, the black and the white, the Democrat and the Republican, and everybody's saying, I'm on this side, I'm on that side. You know what I'm saying? And then, if your side losing it, God is with me. I got God, I ain't worried about nothing, but you always talking about the negativity. You're living in the negativity zone. You keep preaching the negative stuff. You keep pointing the finger at who is supposedly doing wrong. But see, why you always doing that? Where are you? Then you turn around and you say, God got me. I did a video a little while back. You can go and check on my discovery of my videos where I talk about, you know, the ones who say, I got you. You know, and see, God be doing that too. Well, actually, you be doing that to yourself. You see, because when you say, God got me, but you always complaining, you're always living in negativity, fear, anger, hate, and you preaching that to people, then you say, God got me. Well, he got you. He got you all right. You see, because if you ain't in the place that you're supposed to be, and if you want to ask me where am I supposed to be, only you know that. Everybody got their place. You see, they, you know, see, you know how you see the people that come on the social media and they say, I'm one of the chosen ones. Oh, you really? Okay. See, listen. If you're a chosen one, if God chooses you, this is the process. You know, when God chooses someone, he gives them an order. You're chosen. That's the order. Then it gives them a directive. You're chosen to do this. And you go and do that. You don't have to make announcements. You announce wherever you are going, wherever you have been directed to, and what have you been directed to do. That's the announcement that you make when you get to the point, to the place. You see, Jonah said, nah, I don't want to go to Nineveh and stuff because them people ain't going to listen. But he ended up having to go anyway because he was chosen and he was ordered and directed and he ain't want to do it. But he ended up there, and what happened? The people listened to his words and changed their ways. You see, so if you chosen, why you telling us? Why you ain't following the order and doing the directive? You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Everybody living in the ego on the outside. You know, you people I was watching a thing and the guy was talking about the AI and how the AI is going to be able to create it to think for itself and do this all thing. So he worried. And he put it out there, and they put him on a platform so he can put it out there so he can get you worried. What you worried for? What you scared of? Do you really think something that is made will be able to beat something that is created? I'm a creation of the Creator, so I ain't scared of none of you motherfuckers. It's just that simple. See, because if it can think, I can think too. And I got something it don't have. You don't know what it is? See, I ain't choosing no side. I ain't with the black or the white. I'm not with the left or the right, the Democrat or the Republican. I'm in my place. And I do what I gotta do. I don't care about it. I be laughing. Sometimes people think I be, listen. I see all this stuff going on. Let me tell you something that I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna like. Well, some of y'all ain't gonna like. Some of y'all gonna see it. Everything that is going on right now, from the president who's sitting in that chair to all the happenings, is all divine order. The man that you either love or love to hate is in that chair doing what he's doing by divine decree. Yeah. You don't have to believe it. Go it on and stand in your hate. going on and holler, scream, and moan and cry and stuff, because we know you done chose a side and you're not in your place. But then again, maybe that is your place, you know, because the fire need fire too. And when I say fire, don't look at and think about like what's going on in California, them kind of fire. It's a different kind of fire. Yeah, see, y'all gonna learn some things. Y'all gonna learn some things. See that 14th Amendment thing that they're pushing up and stuff and talking about? You know what I'm saying? See, that's a divine decree of what is happening to bring all the things to light. You know? And we're gonna do a deep dive just into that very soon. You know what I'm saying? Because I listen to a lot of people, and you know, everybody got their opinions, and they pulling out the books and they breaking stuff down, but they ain't really showing you the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes way deeper than what they think it goes. You know. And listen, I give homage to all the brothers and sisters who bring in the information, but I gotta tell y'all, the information that you are bringing is incomplete. You know what I'm saying? It's a part you missing. You know? It's a part you missing. You know, think about it like this. Think about it like this. Where is your place? And what does it stand for? You know? See, because God ain't on no side. God chooses who he wants to do his work. You know? Hell, he got the devil working for him. Because he made the devil too. See, you think the devil is against God. He ain't got that kind of power. That's why, look, when the boy said the devil can bless you, I'm like, what? The devil can't bless you? The devil, listen, to be blessed has to come from divine. The only thing that can, when you were created, that was when you were blessed. All things were given to you at that time. Whatever comes after that, it's not a blessing. All the material things of this world stay in this world. So how you get blessed? You don't know what blessings are if you think the devil can bless you. You're talking about material gain. That's not a blessing. That's a responsibility. But if you don't earn that responsibility, that responsibility will take your soul. If you take it if you sign the contract and you say, oh, he blessed, look at all he got, he's been blessed. And they say, oh, that's the devil that's blessed him. It's not even a blessing. You see, look at people who have earned things in life. You know, they started off young, they got a job, you know, they got married, they had children, they have a wife, children, and they have grown. And they take care of all the things that are given to them as the blessing. You see, they are activating the blessings that they were born with, they were created with. When you come to this life, you are already blessed. It's the opposite of what they tell you. You're born into sin. What's the sin? You see, they say a lot of things, and y'all go for it, and then y'all never ask them to explain it. If I was born in sin, then what is my sin? You know, there's some ridiculous stuff they tell you, and if you don't think, mind your thoughts. If you don't think, you will fall for the banana in the tailpipe trick. And they've been playing that game. Oh, listen, shout out to my brother Asir, the Duke of Tears. About 4 or 5 years ago, I was watching one of his videos, and he said this here. He said, man, they do the same thing. They've been doing the same thing for thousands of years. And I was like, You know, and I started meditating on what he said. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? He's so right. It's so right. They do, look, the banana been stuck in the tailpipe so long, you think that it is natural. and you keep falling for the okie dokie. So you choose a side. They say you gotta be with them or them. Which one? And you think that's all the choice you got. Mind your thoughts. You are the power. You make the decision. Don't let somebody fool you in this and with that. I didn't have a choice, yet here you are. If you didn't have a choice, how did you make the choice to do what you're doing? God said, I ain't say this, God said, there will come a time when you will have to choose between all that you love and me that you say you love. Where you at? Stand in your place. Meditate. See, they said pray, right? Praying is talking to God. How come they never said meditate? Because meditate is listening to God. So, if you always talking to God and you ain't never listening to God, that means you don't have that much intelligence. You know, your spiritual, emotional, and mental intelligence is very low. You know, you say you want to be like Jesus, but of course, didn't Jesus, they say he was in prayer and meditation, talking, listening. You always talking. You can't hear shit. Mind your thoughts. There's someone that wants your mind. Peace and love. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. I am Bo the Poet. Peace.